Hello budget people and welcome back to my channel. I'm She's on a Budget and we are just about to stuff our cash envelopes for our third zero-based budget. So let's get started. So if you're new to this channel, you know that I have these envelopes on me at all times. So I usually carry my food, tithe, utilities and fuel in my purse. The rest of them I leave at home. I have my snowball envelope. I've also got a birthdays one, car maintenance, spending is a new one. I haven't actually put that down in my budget as yet, but I will have a spending envelope that I'll be using soon. A lot of people don't believe that you should have a spending envelope, a spending cash envelope, because if you are trying to pay off debt, you shouldn't really have any spending money. I feel that once I deprive myself and say, right, you're not going to have any spending money, that's when I'm most likely wanting to spend. So I've got this spending envelope ready for when I take the plunge and start to feel that. And then I've also got my canoeing envelope. As you can see from the Debts Nova one, we've got some money left over from last week, but I'm going to put that to one side. And I'm going to put these over here. So from the budget, you can see that I have got, for tithe, I've got some money to put in for food. I've got some money, fuel, birthdays we haven't, so we don't need our birthdays one, that can go to one side. Utilities we've got to put in. Car maintenance, we're putting some money in this week for that after our tyre blowout. We don't want to have that empty anymore. We're not using spending, but we have got a canoeing competition coming up, so we are putting money into there. I've written down debt snowball and rollover. The payment that the money that I receive that I'll be putting towards debt will go into my bank and I'll do a direct transfer to those accounts to make that payment. And my rollover will stay in my current account in preparation for next week's budget. So that's why those are in black ink, but I won't be actually stuffing those envelopes today. Okay, so let's get started. So they're in order. I've got my tithe, and you can see, guys, these are envelopes that I actually made myself. The ones that I carry around or usually have in my purse, they have the label at the top. It's easy for me to see which envelope I need to pull out when I'm at the till. Whereas the ones that are for sinking funds, I have the label in the middle, as I don't tend to have these on me. Okay, so tithe, we are putting in £100. So I'm just gonna put those in all 20s, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. So let's put that in there. Okay, so that goes to one side. We've got food. We've got £40 for food. 20, £40 going in there. We've got utilities, we've got £20 for that. And we've got fuel, so we've got £50 for fuel. I actually laminated them again this week so that they're a bit more sturdier, and seems like I can't actually get into them. Okay, so car maintenance, we're going to put £15 in there. So I'm just going to put £15 for car maintenance. just in case anything else goes wrong with the car. I can use that. And then we are putting in £40, 10, 20, 30, 40, £40 into our canoeing envelope for the canoeing competition that is coming up. Okay, so let's go back to these sinking fund envelopes. So you can see they're slightly different because they have the labels in the center, but I also have on the back of them a tracker. And this is just for ease, really, so that I know at a quick glance what is actually inside of the envelope, and I don't actually have to count every week what is in there. So for canoeing, we put in £40. So the date is the 2nd of the 1st, and we put plus 40. So we've got £40 in there. So I'm just going to put it like that. And for car maintenance, we put in £15. So it's the 2nd, the 1st. So we're going to put plus 15. So there should be £15 in there as well. Just gonna leave it like that. So for debt snowball, we put some money in there. I think what was left over from our food and fuel last week. So let's just double check what we had in there. So we had we had 30, can't even pick them up. We had £34 and 2 pence in there. So I'm just going to write that on the back of the tracker. So last week's date, we did this on the, let me just double check. So it was the 26th of the 12th, and this was, we added in £34. So that's the balance, 34. Okay, so that can go back in. I'm just going to take the 2 pence out and put it to one side. Oh, actually, I've just remembered. The money we had left over from food this week, we had 128. I'm just going to add the pound in there. The rest of it I'll put into a pot. As I said, I'm just going to put that to one side. All the spare loose change, I'm just going to pot it into a pot and see what happens at the end of the year. So this week we are on the 2nd. So 2nd of the 1st, we added in £1. So that should bring this up to £35, which it does. Let's put that back in here. And that goes over there. Okay, so we have stuffed our envelopes. As I said, the sinking fund envelopes will be left in a safe at home, and the other ones I usually put into my purse because I make them just big enough so that they can go in there and I can carry them around with me for when I need them. But yeah, that's it for now, guys. I hope this video was useful. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I will speak to you soon. Have a good day.